Alright, here we go. 4 hours, 25 minutes into it. We're on the final chapter. Plenty time left. It's not going to take us an hour to do this.
Ashley. Ashley.
I'm right here. I thought you were gonna die.
Okay. You did this.
Yeah. Yeah, I did this. Can you stand?
The map?
Yeah, I found it. I think it says we can get out if we go this way. Hey, we're a team, right?
Keep this up, I'll be out of a job.
So, all of this, removing the parasite...
When she got the strength of a god, she lifted Leon's dead weight ass up
We're alive.
under the chair. Alright. So, yeah, here we are. Last chapter.
Sorry.
Not much.
Like I said, we're a team.
Not much to really explain up until we get to the merchant. We really did burn all the ammo.
Good at that.
Hilarious.
You sure you're okay?
Never been better.
Good.
I would get some here, but we don't necessarily need it. It's not like, oh no,
Look at this.
no ammo, what are we gonna do?
That woman who helped us.
I mean, yeah, if we were fighting,
Alright?
Sadler straight up, then yeah, we would need the ammo, but
Sounds like...
you'd have to be a madman to do that. If you're just trying to like tack on some extra challenge. Alright, so the merchant's here, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pretty much, well, I would say sell every one of your guns, but no, you don't need to do that. Because that's, what is that, I think that gold ingot by itself is like 50,000. So, you're well on your way there. So we sell a couple weapons, I believe, and enough to give us the 160. I made magnum ammo there just so we had some rounds to shoot off after we kill. Oh, it was 20,000, sorry, not 50. So we sell the... what do we sell? Oh, okay, we sell the shotgun. They need the shotgun. Although if we were fighting Sadler straight up, I would have kept that shotgun. Because the riot gun does a pretty good job of popping his eyeballs. Yeah, we sold the pistol. There we go. Now we have enough money. More than enough, honestly.
Not my place to say, really, but sometimes might want to take care of any leftover errands before going this way. Be ashamed to live the rest of your life.
Leon, look! Is that...
Stay here. I won't be long.
Okay.
Ada!
That's crazy that he had that like mutation like inside of him. And then just immediately fire the rocket launcher at him. As soon as he jumps down, he's gonna die. There you go. That's Sadler. The credits are longer than that fight was. So don't shoot immediately. Wait until he swings at you 2 times before you start shooting. I don't know how that really holds up, but that's just then I guess just unload whatever ammo you have. If you run out, don't worry. Ada will still throw the rocket launcher down. She threw it for me, so they'll be like, "Oh no, I can't shoot the eyeball. Or the weak spot." Just threw my grenades too. Whatever. I guess if you have them, throw them. And I'm sitting there like, am I screwed? Because I never actually ran out of ammo on this part, so... But no. Ada tosses it, and then GG. Well, not quite yet. We still have one more thing to go through. But we gotta give him a holy body first.
Ada, what the hell are you doing?
Nothing personal, Leon. Luis and I had an arrangement. Don't worry, I'll take good care of it. Ride's here. You coming?
I think we both know this is where we go our separate ways.
I see. Better get a move on.
Cute.
Until next time, Leon.
Where's she going?
Who knows?
I don't understand. Why would she just...
Gotta move. Island's gonna blow.
It's gonna what?
Yeah.
Alright, so now, yeah, we still have one more section we gotta get through. Which,
Okay, let's get out of here.
you can die to it, so I suppose if you want to use your very last save, you can use it there. Unless you're like super confident you can get through the jet ski part. I am. I'm not too worried about it. If I had to start this whole chapter over again, it's not that big of a deal, honestly. But I've never actually died on the jet ski bit. At least well, oh yeah. If you stick to like the left side, when that guy bursts through the door, he'll just fly right past you. If you get grabbed,
It's over for them.
I don't think you take any damage. Cause like you get grabbed and then he falls over or something. Like one last minute jump scare. But anyways, yeah, I think I died once, and it was like the first time I did it. Like in my very first playthrough. I don't remember. That's cause I wasn't like, I didn't know like the route yet, you know. Now that I've done this like what, 7, 8 times, 9, 10 times, I don't even remember how many times I've completed this game. Yeah, that part, if you have to, you can always just like let off the gas, you know, and take your turn. You don't have to speed through the entire bit. What's important is that you make it through here, you know. And you got like 40 seconds, it's just not really that long. Yeah, this bit can be, that rock is deceptive. I'm surprised I didn't take any damage there. But yeah, that first rock was deceptive, because like you'll turn there and then you like the wall will come up on you. That can get you too. That's got me a couple times. Then we'll just stick to the left here with the weird waves. And then pretty much, yeah, that's it. And you've done it. Just get to the credits and then get your S+.
You alright?
I'm not sure, that was insane.
Pretty.
Mission accomplished, right?
Mission accomplished. When you're home safe.
Thank you for saving me.
Don't mention it.
You know, I could put in a word with my dad. Have you assigned to my detail, if you're interested.
You don't need me. You proved you could handle yourself. Even if you could use a lesson in knife safety. Come on. Let's go home.
Even though technically they're most definitely gonna run out of gas.
Do you read me? Come in. I said come in. Is this thing even on? Leon. Leon, are you and Ashley all right?
Well, I'm sure they'll get in touch with Hunnigan and then she'll, you know, be able to locate him. But yeah, so now we go through the credits. Jeez, I think the actual credits bit is longer than most of this chapter. Yeah. And I think I skipped like the last half of it. Gave me enough time to talk about the game a little bit. There's also another scene that's gonna, like an after credit scene, that's gonna come up after. But obviously that's for people who are watching this to get like the cutscenes and stuff, I suppose, like the story. Like they didn't play the game themselves, but they wanted to see the game. Or they wanted to see the story, I guess. But for everybody else, you know, if you're playing this on professional, you've already seen it, so.
Patch me through. I've obtained the amber.
Excellent.
Just one question. What are you planning to do with this?
I do not pay you to ask questions. All you need to know is a new dawn is breaking. 100 will give their lives so that just one may live. I am expediting that change.
So, we're talking millions of casualties.
Billions.
How ambitious. We're changing course, now.
Didn't drop like the snake eater theme when Wesker says billions. All those credit songs pretty good though. But yeah. So that does it for new game professional S Plus with no DLC, no bonus weapons. Yeah. And there you go, you've earned the hand cannon if you didn't already earn it in Mercenaries before. But you know, obviously there's a lot of different ways that you can do this. You know, my way is not the be all end all of it, you know. And then obviously you can still use that run and then do it with the bonus weapons and you'll still get the S plus. If you've already gotten the hand cannon from Mercenaries, you can use the bonus weapons and still get the S plus. Just as long as you're on New Game. You can't do it on New Game Plus. New Game Plus you're not allowed to. And yeah, pretty much it would be a lot easier too. It would be a lot easier with bonus weapons, because if you can get the unlimited ammo, yeah, you're flying high right there, like easy. Yeah, but overall, I really love this game. It was fantastic, freaking tastic, and like so far it's my game of the year. And then we'll see how Final Fantasy 16 plays out. But from what I've seen, when they showed off like the 20 minutes, my jaw was on the floor the entire time. So it's looking pretty promising. But yeah, yeah, just like overall, I personally, for me, I prefer this kind of tone in my Resident Evil games. Like a little bit, like there's a little bit of cheese to it, but then, you know, for the most part, it's mostly, like, I guess not mostly serious, but pretty serious. And to me, it made the RE4 story much better. You know, I know it followed the same beats and everything, and they changed a little bit here and there, but for the most part it's still like the original, you know, the original Resident Evil 4 story. But I don't know, just for me it felt like the story just made more sense, you know, because there was a lot more characterization to like the village and stuff. You know, with Mendez, when you read a lot of the reports, you got to see that this guy was like a really nice guy, you know, and he was like this really nice guy, this really helpful person around the village, and he has ties to Luis and his family and all that, and you know, and you can see it like over time when the Plagas is taking over him. You can see at first he's hesitant about it, but then as the, like, you know, he has the Plaga and it takes over, he starts to become like one of the hive mind, you know, and it's pretty sad, you know, like, cause yeah, and I know, like, some people will say, well, like, well, they didn't really do anything with him, but it's like, well, it's in the files, you know, read the files and stuff. The files is what gives a lot of characterization. And then, like, with Luis's character, you know, he gets a lot of it. He gets a lot of characterization that he didn't get in the original, which made it so much better. Made him so much better in this game than he was in the OG. And you know, and I like it that he wasn't like, he didn't seem like this like complete pig, you know? Because I know, like, I know there were people that were upset that they took out the ballistics line, you know, but I don't know, it made him, that made him seem like too much of like a pig, you know, because he called himself like a ladies' man, and you know, and I don't know, ladies' men don't really say shit like that. I know some people will be like, what? No, yeah, they would. I was like, I think douchebags say stuff like that, but you know, he was a lot more, you know, he was a lot more suave, you know, he was definitely more charismatic, I thought. And he didn't seem like a bumbling idiot, because Luis in the original game, he was always like, every time you ran into him, he dropped the thing that he was supposed to bring to you, so then he had to like leave, you know, and come back later. And it just seemed like, okay, geez, how do you drop something so important? You know, and I guess you can say like, yeah, they were fighting in the cabin, so obviously, you know, that's a way of him forgetting, but but it was just like, I don't know. Yeah, Luis was so much better. I liked Krauser. I liked Krauser. A lot of people didn't like him, but it was interesting because they changed it, you know, where Leon wasn't with him during Operation Javier, you know. But you see like Leon's kind of like reluctance to work with the government, you know, because it says that, because you know, like in the original he was like hired on there, but in this one he made it sound like he was forced to do it, because probably because he was a survivor of Raccoon City, you know, so he was like forced, and he seemed really reluctant to do it, you know, like he didn't want to be this, you know. And you can see like the relationship that him and Krauser have, you know. They did a little bit more with that, you know. They can see like Leon doesn't really like him, but he also has like a respect for him for teaching him everything that he knew, you know, because especially when, like, you know, after you know, essentially kill him, I guess. I don't know if he's really gonna die, if he's gonna pop back in separate ways, but you know, when you kill him, you know, you can tell that it's like he's a little bummed out about it, you know, like the whip quivering and all that stuff in that cutscene. That's why I really liked it, you know. And then Sadler, you know, he had that co-leader vibe to him. He wasn't really around all that much, but he seemed more intimidating, you know what I mean? He didn't seem like a joke. I talked about that in the last episode a little bit, you know. But yeah, overall, I don't know, I enjoyed this game like a way more than the original. That's just me though. Oh, I did keep all the credits in there. Never mind then. Now we get to see Hunnigan without her glasses. Makes you think there's like another cutscene, but no, it's just. And there we go, our results. 4 hours and 32 minutes, 14 saves, and we got the S+. Hell, if you've done things a little bit better than I did, you can even done that with less saves and less time. But I like it because it's like a whole hour, you know, you just saved like a whole hour. But yeah, there you go. That is my new game professional S+ run in under 5 hours and 30 minutes and less than 15 saves. And that'll get you the hand cannon. So thank you guys all for watching who stuck through this and maybe be following along themselves, and I will see you guys in the next videos. Peace.